Right, assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to the Pepe update. Today we killed the zero with Pepe, but there's something that happened which is pretty bad on the Bitcoin side, of course. Now, I do remember telling you this technical target up to 13,466. And also, on the other hand, Pepe is printing in a very big bearish divergence on the other hand. You see, I don't want to ignore this anyways, because if you are going to have a little bit of big bearish divergence and then you have the prices climbing to the upside, basically that means people are taking profits along the way. So, which also reduces the momentum of a coin to go to that target. It can actually reduce the possibility. So far, all of our targets were met, right? You gotta agree with me here when I say that we were looking for, it started off with 1700 and then we pushed all the way up to 3426 and then 6000 was there. We actually met it. We came here, we started consolidation. I told you about reaccumulation, and actually it did work. People are saying maybe it's not going to kill the zero, and then eventually it went on to kill the zero. We came to 10,000 or 11,000. We're just very, very short to 13,000. Bitcoin is the one that is a little bit in trouble. If Bitcoin can just move sideways and consolidate just to let altcoin breathe a little bit, that would be really, really good. I still can say one thing, and that is there are some few support and resistance to kind of consider. And I'm just going to remove all the pattern here, and I want to show you one pattern that actually popped up in front of me, and that is this right over here. We may expect a support and resistance that looks like this, because here you are, you touched it and you moved up, you touched it again here, you moved up, you touched it again, you moved up, and now you're touching it again. Probably just move up and go to 13,000, who knows. But let's actually talk about another resistance which is printing out like this, and we may say that a rising wedge is being met, and it actually meets all the criteria as well. You see, I still have to be realistic with you, right? Hype and all those kind of things, yes, it's actually good for fun, but we still need to be a little bit realistic and normalize corrections, okay? There is nothing that actually goes up without coming down just a little bit. So what I'm trying to say is this is a rising wedge that is getting printed out. And even worse is that you do have a bearish divergence. So what do you expect? I mean, we went from 1200 all the way to 11,738% push up. I mean, taking a break is a no-brainer at the moment. So if you do pop down, though, we haven't really popped out, and we're not coming down until we don't really pop down and go for the retest. So if you end up coming down, losing that trend line, maybe to 7663, you might just push up a little bit to 9633, and if you don't pass the retest, right, if you don't make a fake out and continue higher, then you may get rejected here just to go down, and 5004 is going to be your new correction level, and then maybe from there start to go back up again. So what's up with 5000? Let's actually see if the EMAs are stretching up there. So one may say that that's just a move down to touch the 20 and eventually come down and visit the 55, which also is a good thing because at least your bull cross is maintained. Okay, even if you ever went down to retest the 55, that means you're pretty much in an uptrend, but this was just one leg down to prepare for another push to the upside. And this would be also good for the people who never got an entry, So that's all for all this scenario. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one in the office.